Welcome to the Livery Hall. The primary purpose of the Livery Hall is for holding livery events such as the dinner that's going to be held in here later today. The room is set out for that event with the master's chair at the back, the large chair, and sprigs of guests who are attending coming away from it. Well, the silver comes all from the silver store downstairs, and it's come from very different periods of time. Some of it is gifted silver from the 17th century or 18th century, and you can see some pieces of that on the table, the sort of gilded pieces. Other pieces are more contemporary. There's 21st century candelabra just next to us here. So the silver is an important social asset to the company. The clock that we can see on the far side of the hall is the gift of a member called Francis Forbes in the 18th century. It's called a tavern clock, and originally such clocks would have been in places like inns and central places where people could consult it, because unfortunately in the 18th century there was a tax upon having your own timepieces. People found using a central clock a lot cheaper. As architecturally, the hall is laid out like a medieval hall. In many ways this, though it's the most recent hall of the company, the fourth, is closest architecturally to our original first hall. So in a hall house you'd have a big long room like this with a vaulted ceiling. Originally a small fire in the centre would have sent its smoke out through the corners of the vaulted roof. We have at the far end what's called the high end, the solar end, where the important people would sit. The master's chair is there now, and there's a minstrel's gallery above, and the other end where we are standing at this end of the hall is the service end, where the kitchens are. So the hall is a modern thing, but it is retrospective, backward looking in its architecture. So it's a little touch of the sort of original medievalism of the company.